Hi guys, and welcome to my new channel. This is called Project Liftoff, and the idea basically came to me in a dream that I had. I decided to start this because it's an idea I've been sitting on for quite some time. So this channel is going to be focused primarily on a lot of creative outlets and the services that I can provide to you. Those services include sound healing and music, songs. You'll find inspirational music on here, originals that I've done. You'll find inspirational quotes, motivational quotes, some psychology stuff that I might talk about, some relational stuff. All in all, the whole channel is going to be a wellness-based channel. My background is in nutrition. I have background in dietetics as well. I was pre-med before that, and I didn't wind up going the med school route, but I did learn a lot through those courses. And everything I've learned through that, dietetics and nutrition, and then finally my integrative health coaching and nutrition coaching program that I attended has just really taught me a lot, and I just feel like I have a lot of knowledge to offer. I am not a doctor or anything by any means, but I do have a good base of knowledge and stuff that I definitely can offer to help people and the clients that I'm going to be working with. So I figured I'd go ahead and publicize some of the information too, and just go ahead and keep a channel kind of active and going to just better serve everybody. I've also had a lot of experience in the sound healing department, and I was fortunate enough to take time for about a year, or multiple times a week, to pursue music, and not music in the sense of like traditional gigs, but more of a creative flow state type of music where I would get on stage or get behind an instrument or behind a microphone and just flow with the process intuitively and start to sing what I felt people needed to hear. I've been able to lead sound healing type ceremonies where people were laying on the floor and just soaking and receiving, and it's gone for hours where people are just so in the moment of mindfulness and enjoying that and just receiving healing on many levels, and it's just been such a beautiful experience. So that's another huge component to all of the health and wellness stuff in psychology as well that I want to factor into this channel, because I do believe that we're all gifted with certain things for certain purposes to be used not for ourselves but for the betterment of humanity and the world around us, because there's always needs, and I feel like each one of us has something to offer into those deficits. So on this channel, as well as the health and nutrition topics, you will see some of my sound healing songs, some of my own original music. I think I'll do some cover songs too, just for fun, because everybody loves cover songs. And what else? Oh, and along with that music, sound healing, I'm going to be offering meditations. Meditation has been a key factor that has changed my mental health and wellness and my physical health and wellness. Honestly, it affected every aspect. So I can't wait to use that music component in combination with some guided meditations that I'm creating for all of you guys. So I really hope you enjoy all of that and the content that will be coming. The other thing too that I'd like to add to that is along with my journey and actually studying all of this stuff, I also have personal experience because I have dealt with a chronic illness for the majority of my life, and I didn't know what was wrong with me up until more recently, and it's still a process and it's still very much a journey, listening to your body, and everybody's so bio-individual, but I do have this journey and this experience that I can share based on what I myself learned about nutrition and health, sound healing, energetic work. I can definitely now stand on that platform assured that I know it worked for me, and I've also seen it work for other people in the different integrative nutrition clinics and things and settings and environments that I have worked in for many years. So with all that being said, I can't wait to dive into this new channel, this new chapter, and talk about all the topics, release all the cool music, and hope that you guys get touched and inspired by a lot of this stuff here. Wellness is multifaceted. Wellness in general doesn't mean just working out. It doesn't mean just eating a healthy diet. It doesn't even mean just having a good mental, seeing a counselor. Wellness is actually very very complex and multifaceted, and there's many different aspects that form wellness. Some of the common ones are spiritual, relational, emotional, psychological, physical, biochemical. Those are just a few to name some of the many components that make up wellness and that make up you. And so to dive into that, I like to cover all of those topics as a wellness coach, because when even one of those components is out of balance or out of whack, a lot of the rest of it can teeter and become out of balance. For example, if your relationships in life, your close relationships, your spouse, your partner, your significant other, or even your family and close friends, if those relationships are strained or toxic or not healthy environments, if you're dealing with abuse or narcissistic abuse, even just mental verbal abuse, abuse is abuse, and we're going to talk about that. And if that's out of balance, that can pull on your emotional health, which can also affect your eating. It can affect your motivation with work and maintaining goals and striving towards goals in your life. It can also affect your physical health and motivation. You know, you might be feeling really down and in the dumps a lot of the days, and you don't really feel like getting up and going to the gym because stress has kept you up all night and your sleeping is off. So if you can just see that any one of those components can affect all of the other ones, that is what I'm passionate about. And I am all about the integrative wellness approach, because we're looking at the whole person, and the whole person is made up of body, mind, soul, spirit, emotions, past, traumas, triggers, dreams, aspirations, things that motivate you. And so that's the whole person, and each person is so different that there's not going to be one formula. Even the stuff I talk about on here and share with you, it's not going to be a one size fits all. There's going to be some people that say, well, I tried that diet and it really didn't work for me. And that's okay. And we're going to dive into all of that stuff, because bio-individuality is one of the main things that gets missed so many times. A lot of times people think you have this ailment, you take this prescription, or even with supplements and naturopathic routes, you have this ailment, take this herb, you know? And sometimes it doesn't work that way. Some people might not react well to that specific thing, some people do. Same thing with emotional health, same thing with relationships. Everything is really different. So we're always gonna leave a open discussion on this channel. I'd love to share my experience and hear your experiences. I think that the more that we can all do that, the more we can collectively progress towards wellness as a whole and as a collective conscious, so to speak. And the more that we can hold that space for each other in safety and authenticity, vulnerability, and self-love, the better off that we can all be in helping each other out. So we're gonna cover a wide variety of topics. I can't wait to get into it. And overall, I do just want this channel to be a safe space for everyone. I don't want there to be hate. I don't want there to be ridicule or shaming or anybody even gaslighting other people's experiences and personal journeys, because each journey is unique to each individual. And what one person went through and considers trauma might not be what another person even considers trauma at all. And that's okay, and the degrees differ. We're all very different. I've seen some really resilient people go through a lot of stuff and they've come out strong and they don't even talk about it. But then I've seen some people that are called highly sensitive individuals or empaths who go through even just a hard relationship and breakup, and to them it just feels like so overwhelming. And I want to hold space for all the extremes here. So I want to create a judgment-free zone and just talk about wellness and just create an online community for people to come and listen to their sound healing and get their inspiration and motivation, talk about psychology concepts, relationship concepts, nutrition. It's going to be here. So with that being said, that's the intro to this channel called Project Liftoff, and I hope you guys enjoy. I can't wait to dive into all of this stuff with you.